I like my chicken extra crispy. That's right. 450 degrees. Let's get it. Hey, no pain, no gain, baby. Work for this $9. This golem's working minimum wage right now. He's struggling. He's struggling. He's sacrificing his legs. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Fice, back at it with another video. But if it's your first time here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Last but not least, we don't have YouTube monetization, so if you want to support the channel, check out that YouTube description below. We have a Patreon link, and we also have an Etsy storefront link. We have coffee mugs and t-shirts and more things our way. Also, follow on Twitch if you want to see when we stream live. Join us on Discord, and obviously, like we said, subscribe on YouTube. We're doing some Elden Ring. Let's get into this content. That's the last time you're going to hear a promo. Just had to get that out of the way really quick. But yeah, let's get into it. Hey, what's up, guys? So we're going to be talking about first the strategy, and then eventually, after I talk about the strategy, you'll see the boss fight and see for what it's worth on the things that we've done. So let's get into the first part. The first part we're going to talk about are the talismans that are good for this. This is the fire giant. This guy exists in the Mountain of Giants, and what you're going to use for him to mitigate as much damage as possible for him are the good options of you having Flame Drake, because obviously he's a fire giant. He that will mitigate fire damage, and also the Pearl Drake talisman is really good. That just reduces all non-physical damage to you, which is a good combination of stacking those two if you have those. And there's stronger versions of those that you can leverage. Also, the other thing that's really important is using the turtle talisman that increases your stamina recovery, which is really good because you're going to be on horseback battle for the most of phase 2 and a little bit of phase 1, which is going to help you to get to close in on him. Another good option is having bull goat's talisman for increased poise. But the first three that I mentioned, flame drake, pearl drake, and turtle talisman, are really good options to have for this battle. So let's get into the strategy. So for the most part, you'll be getting in close to the fire giant. You'll try to mount up and then dismount when you're nearby, just for safety, so you can block attacks. You'll be able to block most of his attacks, which will be really good. There's only one melee attack you're gonna have to worry about, and that is the attack where he jumps off the ground and slams you from the shield on a vertical stance. When he does that, that is unfortunately an unblockable if you're really close, so you're gonna have to roll that one out. Other than that, you can pretty much block all his attacks, and your stamina will recover quick enough where you won't take any damage. And if you're confident to do a roll, you'll be able to do a roll without a problem. So that's pretty much it for the melee attacks. Now, in regards to the fire attacks, he has three really important ones when it comes to the phase 1. So the first one is he kind of puts his hand down on the ground. That's what it looks like. Usually I'm behind him when it happens, but it basically makes the ground fiery. So all you have to do is really avoid that fiery area. If you're able to find the position in that fiery area where you're still close to his feet to get some hits, because he's just going to be casting, he's actually going to be stationary, so you're going to be able to pump out a little bit of damage. So if you're able to find an angle on that, awesome. If it's too scary and it looks like there's just too much fire, just get out of there and wait it out till you can go back in there and get a few hits and then continue with the next thing. The next attack is that he creates these massive fireballs, like these circular fireballs that travel really slow, but they home. Usually during the fight, you'll be able to do enough damage that he'll just try to roll away with his shield. So you'll just be pursuing him, and in turn, you're going to be moving away from those homing fireballs. But if for whatever reason he's not moving away while you're doing that, you can just mount up and kind of circle behind him and stay away from those fireballs until it's until it dissipates and it eventually explodes, and then you just wait till you can those homing fireballs actually create a little fire on the ground, so you'll have to wait till those go away. But trying to stay behind them will kind of save you a little bit if you have that issue where he's kind of stuck there. Those were some of the things that I did, but usually most of the time I'm able to do enough damage to his foot where he's going to want to get away from where he casted those. The last one, which is the really more annoying one, is if you're far enough, he will try to shoot these really fast fireballs at you. But the way you would avoid this is you'll always try to stay close range in battle with him. You'll be underneath his legs, so most of his melee attacks won't be able to do anything, and the only way he's going to be able to really attack you is by lifting his feet up and slamming down. So it's all about patience, doing damage to his foot, and then hitting that 50% mark to get to phase 2. So phase 2 is where the fight really begins, and the only real difference about this is that he's going to be much more mobile and he's going to be rolling a lot. So all you have to do is stay mounted for the majority of the fight, the entire fight on phase 2, and you're going to be staying by his legs, hitting him, and then when it's time to roll, you need to preemptively start going towards the destination that he's going to, because the other attack that you're going to have to worry about on phase 2 is that he'll be able, his stomach will have a mouth, and he'll be spitting out a fire to hit you. Now, he slides really fast, so you have to kind of be inside and close, so you kind of have to need to be very preemptive on traveling to the destination where he's rolling, so he won't be able to hit you with that. All the other attacks are very slow, like the punches to the ground. You don't have to worry about that when you're traveling. You'll kind of see him try to do that to us, but it's really the fire belly spreading flame thing that's the issue. There is another attack where he kind of like his stomach is facing towards the sky and he's shooting fireballs. You honestly really don't have to worry about that because it just shoots fiery stuff around the world, and you're going to be underneath him and you'll be safe, and you'll just constantly keep doing damage while you're mounted. This is why the turtle talisman is really good, because you'll be able to increase your stamina much more quickly. You can still do it without it, and you also have items that you can use to stack for it for the most part. You try to stay topped off as much as possible so he doesn't give you any problems with one-shot kills or something of that nature, but for the most part, that is pretty much the fight when it comes to it, guys. I'm gonna now leave it up to the video so you guys can see what actually happens and some of the strategies. Now, some takeaways potentially that you can probably do, I have not done them in my strategy, is if he does do the fire where you're not close enough and he starts spinning, you can probably travel far away. The only downside to that is that it may lead you into a potential scenario where he will shoot fireballs from his hands from a distance that go quickly. That's why I was more aggressive with my strategy, so I didn't put myself in that situation, but you could potentially do that if it comes into a worst case scenario. But if he does get you in the fire with the breath, it's just going to tick away at your health constantly to the point that it might kill you. But the flame drake talisman and the pearl drake talisman will help mitigate that for survivability overall, and also the ground fire attacks that he does. I hope this guide was really useful to you guys, and again, thank you so much for checking out the video. I love the love and support. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I will catch you guys next time. Here's the video for the fight. Getting the fire from his torso. It's just like, fuck it, we got this. Like, it's just phase 2 is RNG. It's RNG, that's it. Block. Whoa, whoa, why did you use a fucking... Oh my god. He used a flask. He used a flask randomly. That pissed me off. Look, look. Look how he aims. He doesn't aim like this. He aims downward. Like what? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, half show. We need the halftime show. Why are you rolling backwards? Yo, my character's just doing whatever. We're past the 50% point. A cutscene should happen. This guy's trying to break stuff. We're killing a golem tonight. I like my chicken extra crispy. That's right. 450 degrees. Let's get it. Hey, no pain, no gain, baby. Work for this $9. This golem's working minimum wage right now. He's struggling. He's struggling. He's sacrificing his legs. For the Fice. Forget his eye. Look at the size of his nose. He got a huge schnoz. His nose is huge. And I got a big nose, so I could say it. Oh, shoot. Damn it. This is where he would get crit. Darn it. I got stuck on the foot. I'm just going to burn a flask. The thing's not going to keep up with us, so... Look how fast he's turning. Look how he slides. He slides like he's MC Hammer, bro. Look at that! How's that possible? Like, what? He's sliding. Like, he really he learned from Michael Jackson. Like, he knows how to moonwalk, but on his knees. I don't know how. Or I should say, yeah, you know, he still has 2 knees. He just has 1 foot right now. He's gonna roll. Of course he is. We got this. There we go. There we go. You do not mess with Rocky 2.0 the horse and the Fice fam. Remembrance of the fire giant. I don't want to remember anything about you. Your chicken was trash. Oh my God. One more for the good guys. He gave 180,000. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry guys, there's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know
about this channel. Tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.